Optic just won. Huntsmen are trash. Their fans are on suicide watch. Can't W. Okay. As usual, you have to let me get everything set up right quick. Let me get this up and going. Hold up. Okay. Of course, the stupid, like, does anybody even use that YouTube TV slash, like, monthly subscription thing that YouTube has? Because that junk seems dummy useless. But, alright, go do that, go do that. But yeah, this probably isn't going to be that long, but because it went like way longer than it did yesterday. Because day 2 is usually the longest one, because it's usually the better teams, and they usually go more than 3 maps. But alright, let's get this open right quick. And yeah, because the new characters we made yesterday to try, we're not gonna do that until, well, I don't know if I'm gonna get on later tonight or not, but if I do, that's when we'll try them. But we're definitely not gonna do that right now. Alright. That's open. This is, hold up, almost. Alright, just gonna tap that. Okay. We're Gucci! Okay. Now let's move to the next mission. But yeah, so the happenings today. Dallas got 3-0'd by FaZe, which every map was really close though, so that was definitely the match of the day. And then Toronto actually won in a close game versus Optic, and then, well, as we just saw, the Huntsmen the Huntsmen won their first match, but this is wait, yeah. Or no, never mind. I was mixing that up with yesterday. The Huntsmen lost to Toronto, and their fans were all crying because of the rules where, like, if a player disconnects, you're not allowed to restart. I mean, I agree that rule is really stupid, but they can't just change the rules after they already did that to another player. So it's shocked. I mean, let's be honest, they could have won the Game 5 S&D and they didn't. And then they could have won against OG and they didn't. Well, Optic. Because you have to say Optic, because if you say OG, suckers will be like, I didn't know OG had a Call of Duty team, I thought they were only in Dota and CSGO, KW. The real OG. The actual OG team is the one that just goes by OG, not Optic. So all the Optic stands through the years, well, you've been rooting for the fake OG. Haha, got him. Well, that's kind of funny though. They won 3-1. Oh. Oh man. See, I mean, well, not exactly what I said happened. Like, why does this always mess up? YouTube is just retarded. Well, okay, but because like I said, well, I had predicted. Is this a what? Oh, okay. But yeah, like I said, well, personally, I was rooting for FaZe to beat Dallas, but before the day started, I had predicted Dallas to win, but unfortunately, they got their cheeks clapped. But I mean, every map was really close, so you can't really say that, oh, well, FaZe are better now. I mean, even though I think they are, personally, it could have went either way. And then, as I said, you can even go back in the video from yesterday. I said Huntsmen were trash and they were going to get pooped on, so... Why? That was the first day, actually, before there were any games at all. Because I said Huntsmen are like the one team that people say are at the top and a top tier team, but they're actually not really. Because out of all like the quote top tier teams, they're the first one that's going to get clapped by a tier 2 or tier 3 team. So, as we saw today with them losing 3-1 to Optic and also losing to Toronto. Arguably, both those teams are tier 3 according to their ranks, but most people would probably call them tier 2. But at this point, anyway. They used to be tier 3. And that's just judging like all the pro teams only, not like the amateur teams. But yep, I called it. Huntsmen are trash and they lost. I mean, it is only online, so. And let's be honest, the new Optic players may or may not even be good on LAN, who knows. And then Awakening might be trash on LAN as well, who knows. I mean we all know Dallas isn't as good on LAN as they are online, so if it was on LAN today, who knows, maybe, well, I mean, Dallas lost the FaZe anyway, but they probably wouldn't be winning as, like Dallas probably wouldn't be winning as much, but who knows. But yeah, well, it depends on whoever wins this tournament, I would say would be favored to win champs. But who knows? Because as I've said many times, when it comes to Call of Duty, it's one of the hardest esports to predict because like all the top tier teams could lose on any given day, even if they still show up and they're not like having an off game. Yeah. I don't know. Because that just has to do with the fact it's played on controller and there's not really much of a skill gap at the top. Like I know suckers like to claim there is, but like the older Call of Duties had a way larger skill gap. Not that there was a large skill gap, but in comparison. But this year I guess it kind of is more than usual because of the more tactical gameplay. But that's only really in the search and destroy modes. Like the other, like the hard points and stuff aren't really any more tactical than previous years. But have you seen, what the heck, that's the wrong, but as you've seen, teams have actually started like going for wall bangs and shooting through smokes and stuff, and like tactically aiming, and people are like, oh yes, wall hacks, and it's like, really? What are, hold up, number What are we supposed to do? Like... Okay. Like... Come on, man. What are we supposed to... Is it like activating on the wrong thing? Because these are not main missions, my guy. But yeah... Well, now, as we speak, FaZe is favored to win the event, obviously, but especially since the Huntsman lost. I mean, Optic might be able to beat him. Okay, what are we supposed to do? Like, it's not... It says continue tracking, but it's not... Oh, now it changes after I talk to the guy how many times? But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get this character to 56 and then judge on whether or not we want to keep this as our main character. Because we're also going to try some of the other classes. We're going to try the Berserker, the Sorceress, and the Lawn. We tried the Assassin, like the new one, and he's alright, but very, very underwhelming, especially considering it's a new class in an MMORPG that's known for making new classes OP to try and get people back on the game. So, yeah, definitely an underwhelming character class, but I guess if you build it towards crit damage, it'd probably be really good because like all of its abilities pretty much automatically crit, but it has no self-heal, and I mean, I went over why it's not my type of character yesterday, so. Alright. What are the because people who keep stuff in this room for some reason instead of their own, because they are very disorganized. So. Psychos will be like, I don't want to deal with my own stuff, like, just, but yeah, the assassin character, which, I mean, you knew it probably wasn't going to be the best when you saw that they didn't even just name it assassin, they named it like Shashin, and it just sounds like you're a retard trying to say assassin, which, I don't know. It's like all the other, well, not all the other ones, but a lot of the other like blatantly obvious classes have kind of generic names, you know, like there's the Berserker, there's the Warrior, there's the Archer, there's the Sorceress, there's the Mystic, there's the Wizard, there's the Witch. I mean, the Mystic is kind of an odd one because it's called Mystic, but it's like the female hand-to-hand combat character. But, I don't know. But yeah, this one, or vid, probably isn't going to be all that long, because we're just kind of talking about... Okay, is it... Oh, okay. The day 2 results, which were all pretty much predictable. Like, the only thing that kind of caught people off guard was the fact that FaZe won 3-0, but I mean, like I said, every map was really close, so it was like a team can win 3-0, but if the maps are really close, it's kind of like not a true 3-0, if that makes sense. But I guess we're just Go across here even though it's water. So, it's probably a bad idea because swimming in this game is very bad, but whatever. We'll do it. But yeah, because like to compare it to CSGO, it would be like, oh, if you won the best of 3 2-0, but I saw that by the way. Suckers come in and we're like, he's not instantly just pooping on the team I don't like. We out. But yeah, it would be like in CSGO, your team won 2-0, but both maps were 16-14, so it's like, or overtime. So it's like, yeah, you won, but it was super close. So when Dallas and FaZe inevitably rematch up in the finals, it'll be another good matchup. So but yeah, if I get, I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm gonna get back on later, because I'm not gonna like go anywhere tonight, because whenever I do something on the weekend, it's only on Sunday for the most part. Well, not like actually going and doing something, not like video chatting or whatever. See, we could just swim across there. I wish the game would do that instead of being like, you better go around. Haha, got him. But you kind of just gotta know the game and know when you can and can't just go straight towards the thing on the map. So. But yeah, like the easy prediction is either Dallas or FaZe to win, which was the prediction going in. Like my prediction, well, I was rooting for FaZe, but my prediction was that Dallas was going to win, just due to their recent performance, but we'll see. Because now that Huntsmen are completely out, well, suckers are like, Huntsmen 3-0'd FaZe last time they played, haha. They're about to do it again. And it's like, well, they lost to Optic. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, Optic are getting better since, like, I can't remember who the other player they had that they dropped was. I know they dropped, well, not dropped, but benched Dashy, and I don't remember whoever else they benched. I don't remember who their other player was. But, like, Draza and, whatever his name is, the other guy, or well, especially Draza, are good fits. It's like I was saying yesterday, this is just not Dashy's type of Call of Duty. But if he's still in the league next year, which he most likely will be, he'll probably be back and be at the top of the game. Because it'll be Black Ops Cold War, or Black Ops 5, whatever they're calling it. So Dashy fans rejoice because he will most likely be back next year and be at the top of the game again. So I wouldn't be worried if I was a Dashy fan, because he will definitely be back. Well, as long as Optic doesn't like drop him. Because like if Optic somehow like wins champs or something, they might be like, oh, we don't need Dashy anymore. He would most likely get picked up by another team anyway. But I'm sure like Optic probably have like a long-term contract with him or something. It's annoying that like I'm spamming the left trigger, but my character still gets hit and wasn't dashing. Alright. Summon him while he's dying right in front. Oh, funny. Alright. I guess I realize we have lots of upgrade stuff, but sub-weapon sockets? Alright, well, we don't have our sub-weapon. yet, I guess. See, I don't understand what like that life XP thing means, if we're being honest. Oh yeah, we got, you know those like book things you have to place into a cross in your inventory to activate? This is what we got, which honestly I don't really care, because I'm not gonna have a group of people to play with or anything. Like, I'm trying to, whatever. Alrighty. But yeah, predictions for tomorrow, FaZe Dallas in the final, obviously, so. It's like a very, very blatant pick, but it's probably what's gonna happen. Unless, I mean, the only thing that might happen, Optic might be able to spoil. So, let's be honest, the chances that Toronto beats Dallas are basically zero. Unless there's like a disconnect, you know. But, I mean, as long as the disconnect thing doesn't happen in Game 5, it's not like it truly changes the outcome of the game, you know? Because Huntsman could have beat Toronto in Game 5, and they didn't. Because S&D should be a team's best game mode. I mean, obviously you should be good in every mode, but you know. S&D should essentially always be your team's best. Because it's the most important out of all the game types every single year. It's not like when you go to the next Call of Duty, sometimes they swap out the game types for different ones. But S&D is the one constant, so that's why teams should always focus on making that their best game type anyway. You know what I mean? You need people that just like understand how to play the game type and how other people play it. So but yeah, that's why like most of these up and coming quote pro players and stuff are picked up from people that play in like the S&D tournaments and stuff or whatever. Because like that's where Simp came from, that's where Celium came from. I mean, I assume that's probably where BZ came from. So I mean, not every player obviously, but that's where most of the best players get picked up. Like some of the lower tier players that get picked up might not come from that, but any of your high tiers pretty much, well nowadays anyway, like back in the day it was way different. You know, the days of Farico gaming and complexity, where like if you were good at the game you could get picked up, because obviously that was, well, they had, you know, the actual like MOG tournaments and stuff back then, but like when it comes to just straight up playing the game, you didn't really have to know people to become a pro or like be friends with pros. You just had to be good and have your stuff out there and play against actual good competition. Not like your average pub stomper that people will be like, they're gonna go pro, why don't you go pro? And it's like, they're not going pro because they're not actually good. Because if you watch their stream, every time they play against competition, they get absolutely dumpstered. Or they just leave and are afraid. Or they like barely go positive against people that are just because they're trying. You know, that's like your K3s, your swags and stuff. I mean, there's a reason they are in their mid-20s and haven't gone pro, because they can't. And that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, pub stompers, in the grand scheme of things, like if you have a big stream most likely, well, I guess unless you have a contract with a big team, you know, like I'm sure Scump makes more money than pretty much anybody that you can name that pub stomps in Call of Duty. That's obviously an outlier. But I don't know. But yeah, like there is an obvious reason that most pub stompers will never go pro. Even though like their fans will be like, oh, they can go pro anytime. Like, nope, sorry, Chiefy Chief. Especially the suckers that are like still playing Black Ops 4. And they're like, I'm gonna go pro. Like, no, you're really not. Or like there was, who was it? That was, oh yeah, that was Jumping Vortex that was talking about some other streamer that was like, quote, trying to go pro, but he was still playing Black Ops 4, and he literally put up a video saying like he beat Dashy in a 1v1, but he literally, because you know some players like warm up shooting bots and stuff, or just mess around, like Dashy was doing that, and then the guy literally joined his lobby because it was open or whatever, and was like, oh, I beat Dashy in a 1v1 because I killed some bots and him a few times. It's like, that's a yikes for me. And that was a guy that was like pretending that he might go pro or something. So that is tough. And Jumping Vortex was like roasted. I'm like, yeah, that is pretty pathetic. Because Jumping Vortex is like one of the main Call of Duty streamers I kind of just watch and chill. I don't really talk in his chat at all, for the most part. Because he can be caught usually on Black Ops 4 League play. Still, but because he was talking about how like he was actually legitimately trying to go pro in Black Ops 4, but then he wasn't able to, so now he just kind of chalked it. But it's whatever. Because not every guy that can spray with aim assist on is, you know, gonna be able to be a pro player. The suckers will be like, I dropped the gunship, but oh, we can get another pet? I mean, I don't really think there's a reason to do that if we already have max pets. Well, not like max as in how many you can hold total, but max as in how many you can have out, as you see. And then the game just gave us that one, which is just sitting there now because you can only have 5 on at once. So it's just whatever. What are we even supposed to do? I wasn't watching. What are we? Okay, that doesn't matter. But yeah, like, your favorite pub stomper will basically never go pro, my guy. That's just the facts. Like, K3 will never go pro. Swag will never go pro. X-Pro BZ will never go pro, even though I like him, he's cool. I mean, you name him, they most likely won't go pro, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, as Jumping Vortex was saying, there's a difference between suckers that have the ability to go pro and the suckers that don't have that ability. But alright, oh, why didn't it just say to call in the Black Spirit if that? Hold up. But yeah, like, you name them, you're probably not gonna have a shot. Alright, so what are we supposed to do? Is it like showing, hold up, in search, that's the name of the thing? Okay, this is the thing, I mean, I guess we're supposed to, I guess this one's at the top, so we'll go for it. Alright. No, that wasn't the right one. Like, what is going on, my guy? But yeah. Like, what? Like, bruh. Oh, I think... Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm retarded. I'm a little bit retarded. I forgot that, it's obvious, like, it shows 55, but you have to be level 55 to do that mission. I'm asleep, so we gotta do a little... Because we, like, literally stopped fucking doing side missions, because that was AIDS. But yeah, that's just the unfortunate facts about it, that most pub stompers, even ones that people think are good enough to go pro, are not really, because most people just don't have the intellect to work as a team. So they don't actually have enough knowledge of the game. Because your average pub stomper isn't actually really that good at the game. But they just like rely on their connection and using advantages over other people. But alright, so why is it not showing the like, why is it not... I'm pushing the button to zoom in and it isn't doing it. Alright. Alright. I'm trying to see... I don't even know. What AP do we even have? I honestly don't even know. Let's look. Character... Where do you even look at that? Oh, we did like all this crap? I forgot about all this. I'm not even going to do this now though, because all that's going to do is clog up my inventory with garbage. So, unless there's something interesting. Like, what? Like, why is it showing this crap when it's not even... Whatever, I'm good. Alright, how do you even... I honestly don't even know how you just straight up look at your character's legitimate fucking stats. Like... Alright, this is getting obnoxious. Like, why can't I just click this and fucking see it? Like, come on, my guy. Like, I click details and it doesn't even fucking show the actual details. Oh, there, okay. 132? That's... Okay. Where's these icons? Alright, so that's too high AP. It's 190, 140. 240, 100 to 180. I wish there was a more blatant area, like, in our actual range. I guess this is the area we gotta go to. So, That might be a good area to get some experience. We got 52 minutes of the extra daily bonus XP on top of the extra server XP. So. But yeah, once we get to level 56, let me see something. Because we unlock that, and then this is 57. That's actually kind of interesting. Alright. But yeah, so now we don't really have anything to do on this character until we get to 55, which we're only 41% away. So I forgot about that. The mission where you actually have to level up. Like every other mission in the game, for some reason, you don't have to be the level that it requires. But for this one, you have to. I don't know why. They decided to change it up, but it's like Optic changing up the roster and then clapping Huntsman. This Huntsman were like, oh, it was a fluke, we lost to Toronto because of the disconnect thing, and then, well, the disconnect didn't affect you losing the final map, and it also didn't occur during the Optic games, so that's tough, but it's whatever. Because it's not like they're, well, I guess technically they could have moved up to second in the standings, but like being third or fourth doesn't really have much of a difference, I don't think. Outside of, like, first and second will obviously get the easier first matchup. You know what I mean? Like, well, I don't know how they're going to do that, I guess, because they're not, it's not going to be like other tournaments where, like, the first seed will face a really low seed instantly, because like Seattle and all them are automatically in the loser bracket. They don't start in the winner bracket, apparently. So it's a little different than your usual, like, first versus last seed or whatever. But they still, I guess, technically will most likely have a, quote, easier matchup for their first matchup, unlike the other teams. But I guess we just gotta kind of see how they're gonna do it, because it's kind of weird. It's not like usual where all the teams actually have like one chance to lose and then they're in the loser bracket. But I don't know, it's kind of, I don't even know, is like COD Champs even gonna be on LAN this year or not? Because if not, the whole thing is just absolutely chalked. Because you can't, I guess it will be counted, but it'll be, have like an asterisk next to it, like, oh yeah, but that was online, so but I don't know. Simpin' and Beezy, first ever duo back-to-back COD champs. They'll be on the list with Karma and JCap for only back-to-back COD champ winners. I don't know, man. Like, the whole, why do we like randomly pick stuff up when we didn't even, I mean, I know that your pets pick stuff up, but we didn't even kill anything. But yeah, I have a, well, I don't know. I have kind of a bad feeling that this character isn't going to be really that fun at the high level, because as we saw, when it comes to attacks, it basically doesn't have any other attacks besides the one we've been using, like this one. And that, those are pretty much the only two attacks that this character has. It has like a couple other ones, but it's basically the same exact animation. So, yeah. Hopefully, like, once you get to 56, it has like a... Like, let's actually look at that right quick. Like, see what the... Like, this doesn't work. I tried it, but it does nothing. Like, see, all AP plus 30, which... That'll be good. And, like, HP recovery. I mean, HP recovery is kind of cringe because your character doesn't recover HP at all. Like, a lot of these are just for, like, PvP, which we're not going to do because that's kind of stupid. Like, accuracy rating plus 100%, I mean... Like, see, attack speed, that's cool. And these are all those ones. And, like, max HP up, that's kind of... Black Spirit Rage Recovery. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know which... so pretty much all we would use is like this one. And this one, pretty much. So, we're just keeping it honest. Well, out of all the 56 ones. But I don't know when you unlock. Oh yeah, like the Spirit Rage ones are different. You have to like go into freaking you have to go into like the thing where you set up your mouse or mouse wheel. Your like these wheels. I don't remember how you do that though. Because there's like skills that aren't under the skill thing that your character secretly has, and the game like doesn't make you aware of it. Oh yeah, I'm retarded right here. And like seeing the skills, like these, the rage ones. I don't even. Is it gonna like tell me what these do? Okay. Disable. Well, I guess I would have to look that up. Rage absorption. I don't even know what that is. Is it under here or what? Let me see. Hey, oh, okay. It doesn't appear until you. Okay. Absorb the power of the Black Spirit, the game's special ability. Crit rate. Sucker, we could have been using this all this whole time. I'm sheep. Oh, see, I figured that was another player thing. You're telling me we could have been getting plus 100% crit rate. And, well, you have to, like, build up the rage meter. We could have been getting... Whatever, man. Let me see something right quick, though. Yeah, I don't think any of... Actually, some of these might... I don't know. Yeah, none of the other ones seem really relevant, but... That looked... like it might be good. But yeah, it's already 10, so we're probably not going to be on all that much longer, but I might be back on later. Because I do want to start trying some of those other classes. Just to see if it's more fun than this one. Because with this one, I think it's going to boil down to keeping up the attack boost thing after we unlock it, keeping up the health regen thing, and then using the Black Spirit Rage for crit chance. So basically, because this is basically our only attack, because this is a support character. I wonder how much the plus 30 AP thing actually will do. I mean, our weapon right now is definitely not on par with the enemy level, because we haven't gotten a new one in a while. Because of the story missions started like cheaping out, and not, why is it like glitching out? It's like glitched out and not giving whatever. Maybe it's just okay. Never mind. Those enemies were just glitched invincible, I guess. But yeah, like that we got to keep up, and then unfortunately it looks like once we unlock the awakening thing, that the AP boost or attack boost is just the same button, only you have to pull out the other weapon. So yeah, unfortunately in PvE this character seems like it's really, really simple even after you unlock your awakening. Because it's pretty much just keep your attack boost thing up, keep your health regen thing up, and then use the Black Spirit Rage thing whenever it's at 100%, and then use your heal thing if you need to. I mean, it's pretty much just like 2 buffs you keep up, that's it. I mean, I might have to like look more in depth to it and see like a video where people talk about this class, I guess. I don't know. Because right now it seems there's no reason to even do, and then your character gets knocked down even though I was spamming the left trigger. I don't know. Not gonna lie, this character seems like it's not really gonna be that fun. And it may or may not continue to be my main character. I see I was spamming the left trigger that whole time, and my character wasn't moving. And like, because this is supposed to be a support character, but it has like no ability to regen mana quickly. Besides it's that one crappy attack that we use to regen mana. Like, I don't know. Like for a support character, it basically has no support abilities at all. Starting out at least. Like right now we have pretty much nothing outside of our heal over time thing. So it's just completely... Honestly, this character is extremely boring. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I'm sure they balanced it out using that attack bonus fucking thing. So if we want to do relevant, like, get up, you fat fuck. Like, I'm pushing the button. Are you gonna use your heal or stand like a fucking retard? The character's not doing anything. I'm pushing the button. Whatever. Who cares? Like, half the time in this game, that characters don't even fucking do what you're pushing. Like, you'll go into the skills, it'll say press square to do this, and you push square and your character will either do nothing or... Okay, that character's glitched out, I guess. But yeah, the fact we're level 54 and don't even have an ability that can passively regen mana is just pathetic. Like, this character is just not really that interesting. We do need a new weapon, though, I'm not gonna lie. This weapon is actually pretty terrible. But Like the story mode just stopped giving out new gear, so I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm spamming left trigger, are you gonna move or not? But MMORPGs need to increase their fucking movement speed and stuff. I'm tired of games that purposely make your character slow to artificially inflate the difficulty. So, like, if you can't let me move around as fast as I want, the game is basically chalked. Especially in PvE. Like, PvP is a different story, but PvE, you should be allowed to move around as speedy as you choose without having to pay money or grind the game for a retarded amount. You know? Yeah, I definitely see why this character was rated fucking 0 stars in damage. Like, this is just boring. Because this is literally the only attack this character has. It has like a couple other ones that have like a slightly different animation. But... and it's supposed to be a support character and it has no support abilities until like 56. And then it's only going to have one ability that'll be useful for us. So it's just like shocked instantly. So I'll give it a chance though. For now. So. And like we haven't even unlocked the ability to like upgrade any of these abilities anymore. Like when it started out, it was giving us upgrades for this attack, but now it's not. Like I had to push left trigger 10 times there before it actually worked. But like, see, none of these, like here's this. I guess we could just, oh, you can't even upgrade that now. Or hold on. Yeah, never mind. Like, it doesn't even tell you what that does. Like, and I know like there are some things you have to like unlock by unlocking others or something, but like none of these. What does this do? I mean, oh, that's that protective area thing, which is basically a waste of time. Alright, so there's that, I guess, at least. But I mean, like there's nothing over here worth. I don't even think that's something. Like, I don't think we use that ability, to be honest. But that's just like, I don't know. Like, is it gonna use the ability? Is it even working? I don't know. Like, I was trying to use this ability. And it's like not. Because it said that it ups critical chance. Like when you use it, but then it's not. Maybe it's just. I don't know. really don't know. This character, maybe we just need a new weapon. Maybe we should go like buy one from the market. Like, see now it. Let's see. See now it uses it. I guess it has to be at 100%. Alright, so that's actually nice. Alright, maybe. You use that, because every hit, when your rage thing is active, you have to get it to 100% to activate it. Okay, I understand. Then literally every attack you do is a critical. Okay, so if you stack that with the bonus AP, maybe, and a new weapon, maybe it'll probably be better. Alright, so this character is not completely chalked. We just have to... I think, like, if I use that, it seemed like it was gaining... Maybe not. I don't know. It seemed like it was gaining the rage faster when I used that. But maybe it was just a placebo effect. I get up. I'm pushing this button. Can you get up, my guy? That's so obnoxious. You can use the heal, bud? Like, took long enough. I'm just gonna ignore that enemy because it, like, stuns you in one fucking hit and your character stands there like an absolute brainlet. Like, yeah, I totally want to stand there and not take a move. I'm spamming the dodge button. Let's see what this does. No, you can't really test it because that clown is standing right there. Alright, let's see. I mean, okay. But I don't know. Like, why is my character not fucking getting up? Like, you dumb fuck, get up off the ground, retard. I'm pushing the dodge button. That should be a fucking instant get up button for a support character. But yeah, I don't know. Like, is that increasing it or what? I don't know. Yeah, like, this character just isn't that good, I'm not gonna lie. Damage wise. And now it seems like the mana is being used at way too high of a rate in comparison to how it was earlier. It's like the attack isn't doing more damage, but it's using more mana now for some reason. So. There's no reason to go buy a weapon until you get to level 56. So. Yeah, this is actually fucking boring because the character has like one attack. So I just sit here and wait for the game to drain the mana faster than it has been the whole time for some reason. How many times do I have to push square before you use that? Like, the animations are really slow too. Like this character doesn't have a single attack under here that is worth putting points into. Like, none of these are even actual attacks. Like, I guess you can try that, I guess. Like, move to the side and R1. I mean, I'm sure that's a trash move. Like, is it even doing damage? Yeah, like... the damage this character is doing now is like the same pitiful damage that the archer was doing, like 10 levels under this. So it's at least better than the archer, but Yeah, you just stand here and watch your character do the same thing over and 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 over. Because this character has one attack. I'm holding to the side and... Like, is that attack even doing damage? I don't even know. Like, that seemed like it actually did damage. But... Switch thumbstick directions in the game struggles to keep up. It takes too long to regen the stupid Black Spirit ability as well. Like, this whole time and it's only at 82. Like, that needs... I mean, there was that one ability that showed, like, oh, we can regen it faster, but you have to be like level 10 trillion for that garbage. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here soon. I don't know, we might, I don't really feel like playing this character anymore, honestly. It's just trash, it's boring. I don't want to sit here and grind leveling up this fucking shitty boring character that has one attack and glitches out like that every 2 seconds and doesn't even let you lose. Like, where's my attack to stun every enemy in the game so they can't move for 10 seconds? Right. Maybe we should, you know what, yeah, let's just do that. Why is my character not moving again? Right? See, in order to do relevant damage, you have to use that ability. But you don't get it back quickly at all. It takes like 10 minutes. And didn't even kill that enemy. Like, it fucked up and stopped working. For 30 seconds, every attack I'm doing is supposed to be a crit. But it's saying crit, but it's not actually doing crit damage. So I don't know. It's like not working. The game's like lying to you. It's saying, oh yeah, if you activate that 30 seconds, every attack you do is a critical. And the game says the attacks are critical, but they're not actually doing more damage. It's the same base damage as the base attack. My character's frozen again. Like, this character keeps glitching out. So I don't know, should, you know, like, honestly, this character is boring and terrible. And I don't want to play it anymore. I'm not even gonna lie. So what's like, if there's a fucking, like, let's find, where's like a beginning area? Hold on. Or I was thinking, hold on, let's try something right quick. Let's not chalk it up right away. Let's just see. There's a marketplace, that's the thing, one where you can buy from other people. Let's see what kind of weapons we can get at our current level 54. If there's nothing relevant, we're chalking it. And when I say relevant, I mean relevant for a very low cost as well. So, I guess we'll see. Because we're not level 56, so you can't just equip everything. But stuff on level 54 should be really cheap. But you know, the stingy idiots that play games like this think that they deserve more for their stuff than it's really worth. But Yeah, we might just chalk this character up like right now because yeah, it turned out to not really be as interesting as I thought it was gonna be. Because you get the Black Spirit ability, you get back way too slowly, and like if you get to 56, what was the one of these like oh yeah, like right there. Wait, does this have a hmm? For 10 seconds. Oh, never mind. Like, that's actually shitty. Max level for it is only 4.5%. Like, that's a really, really shitty. Like, the first one, 1.5% per 10 seconds. Black Spirit Rage Recovery. Like, for a second I thought that might be alright if it was more than that, but that's actually really, 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 really terrible. And, like, the only thing, like, this plus 30 AP. Oh, this doesn't even have levels, so it's only... But... that's basically the only relevant ability. But we'll see. What's over here? We're gonna chalk it if there's nothing, no good weapon, because I don't feel like grinding on this character when it doesn't really seem good. Because it's supposed to be a support character, but like the support stuff it has, like it only has one damage boosting ability. That's it. That you get at level 56. That's it. Doesn't have anything else relevant for PvE. So yeah, I mean, at least we didn't like grind to 56 before we realized that this character isn't really fun. So, and if there's no like really high damage weapon that we can get from the marketplace, we'll just adventure back to like one of the starting areas and put all of our silver and stuff into the storage unit in the early area for our new character. What's the next character I want to try? Because the ones I want to try are the Berserker, the Lawn, and the Sorceress. But like, which thing is it? What the heck is going on? But the this isn't the right thing. The Berserker is the first one I want to try. Why is it doing that? Oh, open the map. Alright. I guess that was the wrong thing. I guess I oh yeah, I mess up the trade manager and that because it's a similar name. But yeah, it's probably gonna be chalked. We'll keep this character though, because in the future, if for some dumb reason I decide to want to try the PvP, I'll definitely use this character. So, well, I guess I would have to get it to 56 to be able to do that relevantly, but whatever. But yeah, I don't recommend trying, like, good thing I didn't try the other support class either, because I'm not doing that garbage. Is this even the right thing?
I guess you're pretty good at sensing
No. Alright, what? I should have the fucking lookup thing. Like, these dumb retards that made this game need to make the names of things more. What's the fucking thing to buy stuff from other fucking people? Like, is it that? Is it that? I don't know. Like, I thought it was... I'm looking it up. I'm just gonna fucking look it up. New NPC to buy from other players. Via the marketplace. Marketplace director. Okay. Like, why isn't that marked? Where's the marketplace? I mean, that says marketplace. Okay, well, we just gotta find the marketplace director, I guess. It just didn't mark it properly. Saw that, by the way. Yeah, which one of these goons is the... Okay.
You can entrust your goods without worry, since it's an official
Hello.
trade zone.
Okay, let's see. I highly doubt. I mean, there's no reason to manage wallet until we... Flow rang. Alrighty, let's see. I'm sure we don't have... How much do we... Oh, we have 104 mil. Alright. That's cringe that it doesn't save it here. Alright, well, I guess we would look at one of these blue ones and see, like, what... Oh, there's not even any of these for high for sale. There's like a +8 one. Why is this +8 one way shittier than the one we have on? Like, I'm 30 seconds away from chalking it and not, because, I mean, look at this. Hey, let's look at the most expensive thing. This one. Level 0. Yeah, that's crappy. Like, you gotta, like, 15, like, +15, like 267 mil for a weapon that's not even as good as the one we have on. Like, that's pathetic. Yeah, it's chalked, my guy. And unfortunately, this weapon cannot be enhanced, and neither can this one. We have nothing that we can, so. It's shocked. I don't want to play as this character anymore. I'm going to try the, well, those other characters as well, but the next one I want to try is the Berserker. Because he sounds cool. He has a self-heal. Self-heals, and he does good damage, apparently, so. This character's ass. Okay, where's the starting area, though? Like, which one of these is... I'm pushing the zoom in and it's not working. Alright. I think this is like the starting area, or one of them, right? Or where's... Okay, there's like 43, there's a 35 area. Where's like the really low level areas? Because that's where we want to... Alright, right here. There's 16 to 18. Alright, there's that. I think this is like the first city you go to. I think. So, like... Or what is this area? Can it zoom in, please? Alright. I wish it would, like, literally just fucking show the things larger on the map. Because I can't, like... They have this dumb garbage that you can show, but, like, well, like, really. wait, no, this has got to be like the first area, right? Velia. This is probably a good spot to dump our stuff into the storage thing for our new character. Let's do that. That's probably the best place, because that's like a really low level area that we can go to. And I don't know if you can, because with the storage you have to go to the specific fucking, hold up 1 second actually. Actually, that's a lie. Let's just chalk it out, okay? I was gonna check the storage, but I'm not fucking taking the waypoint off and having to find it on the map again, so. Saw that, by the way. But, yeah, so what we're probably gonna do is never play as this character again. Because honestly, it's pretty terrible. And not really that fun. And its abilities are trash and boring. And its only relevant support thing that to use for PvE is plus 30 attack power. Which, yeah. And we looked at the weapons in the purchase thing, and they're all terrible. So, whatever. Because I want to find like a class that I really like, that I actually want to put time in, because this game can be really, really grindy, but I don't want to grind with any character class that I don't actually enjoy 100%, you know? Because this character's alright, and it's like if we get to 56 with it, it might be okay and fun. But, yeah, I'm good. So. But I mean, it's not like completely chalked, because we're gonna put all this, well, not all the stuff, but so, oh, we might as well open this crap then. Like, level 55, we didn't even reach to that, so it's chalked. But whatever. But yeah, because I do want to try the Berserker, the Lawn, and the Sorceress. But out of all those three, I want to try the Berserker the most. And it's like, oh, you could save that one for last, try the other ones first. But it's like, if I do that, I'm just going to be sitting there being like, I'd rather try the Berserker, and then I'm not going to be able to fully judge on if those characters are good or not. So, I'm going to try all three no matter what. Like, get each of them to maybe like level 20 or so. But we'll see. Yeah, that's completely... Wait, what is going on? Oh yeah, because I'm stupid. Oh, freeze glitch, alright. Yay, come on, can I please move? Okay. But yeah. That's just that. Alright, I mean... whatever. Alright, so where is the storage for this area? Alright. Because this is pretty much the, well, not the super starter area, but it's the first town area you come to during the story, so right down here, my guy. Alright. Hello, storage keeper. I don't think we have any currency to exchange now. Okay. Storage. Oh, this thing already has a lot of these garbage things that we literally... Alrighty, let me... No, I want to deposit silver. How do you... Okay. Deposit max. Confirm. Alright. We're not going to do that. Like, let's just take these out to make room. Especially, like, the green ones. Alright, now let's see what we want to put on here. Definitely want to store all of these. Definitely want to store all of these. We'll keep that on the character. Definitely want to store all of these. Definitely want to store that. I guess we'll store that for now. We'll store that. Probably. I guess we might just like use those on. Well. I don't know. Alright. I guess we'll put these in there because they're yellow. Yellow belly yogurt. Your yellow belly. See, I don't even. Oh, that's something you can. Is that something you can eat? To quote Arceus, Captain. Okay. Oop, alright. Don't care, don't matter. Alright. 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 I guess we'll put these in here. And, like, where's the... We do not... Oh, there's the axe up there, but I thought we had... Oh, okay, I'm stupid. Okay, let's store that. Watch, it'll be like, you can't use that until you level up, like, fuck off. Yeah, from gather beginner tent, because whatever. Alright, so we're just gonna chalk that then, fuck it. But I think that's probably it. We'll put that in there too. I guess. Bound item, that's unfortunate. Oh. That's that. I guess we could. Wait, are these like bound to... No, it's not. Okay. Let's grab some of this trash. And then, or this probably... Is it allowed to be stored? Oh, it is. Okay. But question. I mean, that fusion damage. I mean, that doesn't say it has a level cap or requirement. But I'm sure it will, or some dumb other crap. But it's my mother Vactinis. To quote WRTP. Alright, let's just get this crap out of here, my guy. Right. Alright. So let us... Well, I guess we'll see. let me slide. Okay, hold on. Well, we will see if the game... Wrong thing. Oh, I'll put that in there too, fuck it. We'll see if it allows us to equip any of this stuff instantly. I mean, it probably won't. But I mean... It literally has nothing there that says there's a level requirement, but I'm sure it will when I switch to a different character. But... Alright, so that's where we're keeping all that crap. Done with this character. Probably never going to log in on this character again, but whatever. I'm just trying to like find a character that I like. Archer was trash, that was trash, so... The assassin was kind of crappy. So our only choice now come down to these other three. So let's go. Okay, but I'm gonna get off here. Actually, I don't even know why I clicked that. But this is where we're gonna get off. Might be back on in a little bit. So, well, like a half hour or so. And we'll start a new, well, not start a new character, we'll use one of the new characters. Like, it's level 1, we haven't played it yet, but we already created it. So, shout out to everybody who came through, worked, and whoever else. We out.